right, y'all. I wanted to come in here and talk briefly about some things, and so I want to start with, talking about. Um, I know I talked about saving money in the last video. We're gonna talk about making money. I don't believe that God will tell you to quit a job when you have no other job. I don't think that. Yeah. I don't think that. I think that if He does say that, you need to look for other options before you quit that job. I think that, and that's a part of discernment. I think that we need to use. I think that we have to understand that we're in reality. Yes, God can be there for us in reality, but He's in the spirit realm. He works in the spirit realm. He works in the physical too, but it's like, bro, that's the physical is, I guess it's our. I don't think He's gonna say you need to quit your job. So, all of you all out there, I know you're like, man, I really want to quit my job, but it's like, bro, keep it. When you find apply to another job, then after that you can quit that job. And then once you know you got the other job, then quit that job. All right. And and the next thing I want to talk about is the future, and that ultimately leads to the future. You have to think about the future. I'm not gonna say you have to think about the future, but it's benefits behind it. All right, and so we're gonna talk about the future. And this is, with all the electric cars and stuff. This is, I think that. It's the future. To be honest, it'll really. We have an idea about what's probably gonna come, but, and back to that, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about rapture, and so that leading to the future. There was something else I wanted to talk about too. So stay prayed up. Going back to rapture, but stay prayed up, get in that Bible, get right with Jesus, because it's time. And so considering the future, considering rapture doesn't happen this year, maybe not next year, maybe not, but it is coming soon. Maybe this year. So that's why I say, stay on track. But at the end of the day, it's like, considering the future. This is my thoughts on the future. Like, how you see in, like, shows like the Jetsons, stuff like that. That's what I envision when you know what I mean. That's what I envision when I think about the future. The Jetsons. Everybody riding hover cars and hoverboards. That's all I need. You know what I mean? Hover cars and hoverboards. Hover cars and hoverboards. Hover cars and hoverboards. But on a serious note, not really on a serious note, but that's what I envision. Hover cars and hoverboards. What else? What else? I don't know. I just envision us, living in a society like, like Ratchet and Clank. Living in something like that. That's that's what I envision. But it's that's what I envision. All right, and so I think we got through the future. All right, and so we're gonna talk about. I already talked about making money, and saving money. Here, let me knock this off. Cross that off. Cross that off. All right, all right, and so now we're gonna talk about Bible verses. I think that it's important. I say that, and I say that in almost all of my shorts. Matter of fact, all of them. I think it's important. You should read your Bible. You should. Wake up every day. Wake up every day and read a Bible verse. Wake up every day and read a Bible verse. You finish the book, keep reading. Go back and do it again. Skip through chapters, skip through pages. And you know what? My mom told me this. If you open the Bible and it lands on a certain page, go ahead and read it. Because that's basically God speaking to you. That's God speaking to you. And so all right, and so the next thing I wanted to talk about was Moses. Moses, in my opinion, I'm not really familiar with the story, but I know for sure I've watched it. My mom, I think she made me watch the Ten Commandments, or I just watched it. Either way, I saw him as I mean, he was God's first disciple of spreading the gospel. First, I'm not gonna say his first disciple or his first. He was the person to spread the word, other than Jesus. He was the other person to spread the word. That's how I see it. It's not like he was. Say, okay, this is how I see it. Okay, so say Jesus was the first leader. I see him as the second leader. I see him as the second leader, but he was a bit more. He was a bit. I mean, he was sent on a mission though, and as well as Jesus, he was also on a mission. But that's how I see that. What else do I know about Moses? I mean, honestly, if you think about it, go ahead and watch the Ten Commandments. See how God changed his life. See how God changed his life. Self-explanatory. I was gonna talk about marketing, but I mean, I feel like that's. I'm not gonna say I feel like that's pretty much common sense, but I guess to me, marketing. What can I say about marketing? Marketing. I don't know. Marketing goes hand in hand. I guess it goes in with business. I think I already talked about that. Maybe no, I didn't. Marketing. I mean, there's not a lot I can really say about that. I'm not gonna say there's not a lot I can say about that, but at this moment, I may come back to it in future videos. But stay prayed up. Read that Bible. Get right with Jesus. It's time. It's time. It's time. Rapture is coming. Might be tomorrow. Might be. You never know. You never know. So it's important. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Get in that Bible. It's time. All right, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, all that.